Imagine standing in the middle of the desert. The air is dry. The heat is relentless. And rising in front of you is a monument so massive, so mathematically perfect, that even with today's technology, we still can't fully replicate. You're looking at the Great Pyramid of Giza, built over 4,500 years ago, without cranes, without trucks, without computers. Or so we're told. But what if this ancient wonder wasn't just a tomb for a pharaoh, but something much more advanced? What if it was powered by a lost technology, one we can't even comprehend today? This is the mystery of the Great Pyramid. And what you're about to hear might change how you see history forever. The Great Pyramid was supposedly built for Pharaoh Khufu around 2560 BC. It's the largest of the three pyramids on the Giza Plateau. It originally stood at 481 feet tall, taller than a 40-story building. Made from 2.3 million limestone and granite blocks, each weighing between 2 and 70 tons. Let's pause. 70 tons. And that's per block. Now, imagine lifting those stones, transporting them over vast distances, stacking them with millimeter precision, using only copper tools, ropes, and wooden sledges. That's what mainstream historians claim. But here's where the mystery deepens. The Great Pyramid is aligned almost perfectly with true north, just 3/60th of a degree off. That's more accurate than any modern building until the 20th century. It's also aligned with the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, with mind-blowing precision. The base of the pyramid? It's not even a perfect square. It accounts for the Earth's curvature. How did they do that? Now let's talk about the materials. Inside the pyramid, especially in the so-called King's Chamber, they used Aswan granite, which is over 500 miles away. Granite is extremely hard, about 6 to 7 on the Mohs scale. Copper tools? They wouldn't make a dent. Even modern diamond-tipped tools take effort to cut granite with such precision. Yet the granite blocks in the King's Chamber are laser flat. Their joints are so perfectly polished that you can't even slide a credit card between them. No chisel marks. No errors. Just clean, smooth surfaces. In the middle of a dark stone labyrinth, built with zero light sources, which brings us to another oddity. There's no soot in the interior chambers. If torches were used, there'd be burn marks. There are none. So, how did they see? Some theorists suggest reflective mirrors were used. Others speculate that they may have had access to electricity. Crazy? Maybe. But here's where it gets even weirder. Let's talk about a theory that's gaining traction. The Great Pyramid wasn't just a tomb. It was an energy machine. A group of researchers, including Christopher Dunn, an engineer, proposed that the pyramid functioned as a resonant energy device. Here's how. The underground chamber, carved directly into bedrock, acted like a power plant's tuning box. The Grand Gallery, a sort of resonance amplifier. The King's Chamber, designed with precise acoustic properties, using piezoelectric granite, which vibrates and generates electric charge when stressed. And here's the kicker. The air shafts, often called ventilation shafts, don't align with airflow. Instead, they align with specific celestial constellations, like Orion and Sirius. And their function? Possibly for energy transmission, not ventilation. Asterisk, sound outrageous? Well, consider this. Tesla himself studied the pyramids, believing they were related to wireless energy transmission. Coincidence? Or lost science? Let's get mathematical for a moment. The Great Pyramid encodes some of the most precise ratios known to man. The ratio of its perimeter to its height equals 2 pi when scaled correctly. Its dimensions are also embedded with the golden ratio, phi. But that's not all. The Great Pyramid's layout mirrors the position of the 3 stars of Orion's belt, and some researchers believe its proportions also correspond to the dimensions of the Earth. Itself, the pyramid's base is almost exactly 1/43,200th the Earth's circumference. Its height is 1/43,200th of the Earth's polar radius. Why those numbers? Because 43,200 is a significant number in ancient traditions, especially in Vedic cosmology. Asterisk, how could Bronze Age builders, with no telescopes, no satellites, no aerial views, know this? Let's explore the most debated theories. Alien intervention, the ancient astronaut. Theory suggests beings from advanced civilizations, possibly extraterrestrial, either built or guided the construction of the pyramids. Erich von Däniken popularized this idea in Chariots of the Gods, pointing to impossible alignments, advanced math, and unexplainable tools. Atlantis. Some say the pyramid predates the Egyptians entirely, possibly built by survivors of a lost civilization, Atlantis. The erosion on the Sphinx, some argue, points to extreme water damage, which would place its construction thousands of years earlier, when the Sahara was lush. Forgotten human technology. Others argue that humans did build it, but with a form of technology we've since lost. Sound levitation, geopolymer stone casting, or something completely unknown to us today. Here's the truth. We don't know how the Great Pyramid was built. We don't fully understand why it was built. And we certainly can't explain the level of precision and science encoded into it. We assume the past was primitive. But what if the truth is the opposite? What if ancient civilizations were not only advanced, but connected to knowledge and forces we've long forgotten? The Great Pyramid isn't just a monument. It's a message, one carved in stone, waiting to be deciphered. So the next time someone tells you it was just a pile of rocks built by slaves, ask them this. Then why can't we do it today? If you found this video fascinating, hit the like button and subscribe for more mysteries from the ancient